Good evening, friends. Evening. It is a night. Is what it is. It is a good night, though. Yes. I did feel like we left this off at a little bit of an impatient moment last time. Yes. I don't know how much more patience there will be this night. Yes. And you be quiet, or you can go outside, or you can come up here. You can do anything you like. Just don't yell for no reason whatsoever. No. Here we have it. And it is this final solution to this that is eluding a bit. But I think the only proper thing to do is really to take a bulldozer to this. Slightly. Isn't it? Because this bit is ruining it. And what's the point of it, really? What was the point of this? I think it was to have a nice road out here. A shortcut. I think it is possible to do, yes. Lead. And then try and get the pipe. There, yes, and then come up. What are you trying to do now? Don't be silly here. It says it overlaps, but that will be easily fixed. Oh, I see. It's going to be that way. It's going to be right, and then we have the power line in the way, and we could maybe go above. So we could go above the power line. Yes, that would do it. Let's see here, do we have everything now? Yes, this is connected to this tank, and that is connected to there. So, if the theory holds that when trains unload into here, yes, they will eventually when this gets full, it will fill over to here, and that in turn will spill over to the ship. Maybe we'll have to put the pump here, but I'm afraid if we do that, it will draw out of here. That's not what we want. Yes, I mean, these damned animals, you know. I'm gonna have to let her... No, she's... Okay, she seems to be making a spot for herself. Yes, indeed, herself. Indoors. Now, so... that's that. What's this? You're coming with steel for this forwarding pump, and that ought to allow you to load and allow you to go, which will be a very good thing. Indeed, especially here, I would think. Valstock is actually full. You know what? You're going to be autos if we can be remembering that. Yes. Although that's a while from now. Yes, was there anything else? No, there was basically only this too. And of course we have iron ore on rail. Maybe. About to get. Anyway. And also a nice road. Do it. As we're a proper thing nowadays. Yes, 2030 we may put the mud road in just to get going, but then I think that there are new universities in the thing here. Universities, because these are too small and I don't like them. And we have that problem all over the place. Actually, here it actually works in star 2. Yes, but anyway, university, it's right there. Yes, here, the current speed. Yes. Damn it, it's in the way. Yes, DPRK Government HQ. Katowice, 1000 Art Music High School. Katowice, that's Poland. I've been there, you know. I think, unless I'm confusing it with some other Polish town, but I think the western part, right? Anyway, I might be talking rubbish. Then again, might not, but that is very large, is what that is. Yes, that's maybe not for here. The Katowice, that's pretty large too. Then, well, not here. Olochev, you know, a place that has recently been. No, you know, I think. I mean, whilst we are already doing silly enough things here as it is, are we not? Yes, we are. So up here maybe, somewhere. And what we should have, of course, now that it is complete, here the road, we should take out a bit, or do something to put trolley bus stop in. What do we put? We can try something here. But then we can only be having them going one way. No. Otherwise they will have to cross over traffic constantly, and we certainly don't want that. No. But that can remain. Yes. Here, trolley bus stop. Oh, so nice. Yes, lovely. How did you think this was going to happen? Well, at least you can do invisible. That ought to have quite a nice effect. Because people would be walking, wouldn't they? But I don't know if you have really connected it or not. There's a building in the way. You don't say. But anyway, that could do something, I think. Could we get done? No. Cancel whatever it is here. And then also cancel this bit of... it's not really right to call it a road, but there's still a building in the way to this one. Not here then. There is no building in the way. I would like a footpath inside here that preferably gets used by someone. Yes, by someone. Second fuel transport. Are you're empty? Empty? Yes, the pipe isn't done yet. Well, So out here, yes, out here we're having closed down the train. Never mind the train, it will sort itself out, I think. We have so much fuel at all the gas stations and everywhere that we can take, I mean, we can handle quite a significant outage, really. Somewhere around here, I think. And then you see you could have, thinking, its very own, but this is not yes, it is electrified, this too, yes, is the transformer out here. It doesn't make sense to have trolley bus here. Usually we try to do it at the core only, to keep ourselves sane. Most of all. Yes, I don't think that this is going to work quite well. Not as I had envisioned, something like that, but actually much overlaps with the existing construction. Oh yes, there wouldn't happen to be a little bit of a suboptimally placed piece of infrastructure here, but we can work around that because it's easy to remove and they can be without electricity for a while. Yes, we're doing the headquarters of the DPRK of North Korea. It's important stuff. Yes, here. Come on, you can definitely do this somehow. Yes. Yes. That will have. And do not forget to remember to reconnect this thing. Very important. Although it's not maybe that important, but it's quite important. And the trafo is connected as well. Yes. It has voltage somewhat. We're still running off Gamla Bettan, aren't we? How are you doing with this high voltage business? You should be ready. You should be done. You're still not done. Come on. The switch is done. Okay, you have it all the way there. Is this final bit? Yes, this bit. 41 workdays, come on. Yes. Yes. 410 kilograms of electrical components they need. Yes, but anyway, whenever that gets fixed, this will be fine. And out here, somewhere around here, this is my such, what they call, when the crazy dictator or benevolent leader, rather, has gone crazy and decides to build a new city and capital and things and makes it such as, Brasilia or something. I don't know if the background is such, but it is, a made-up place. If you know what I mean. Created. Architected and everything. From the ground up, that is. This does not look architected from the ground up, even though it actually is. Yes, that's 12 million worth of road that we're going to have for something. Yes, and I think that we need one thing that is very important to have is a fire station. And I think that we could here. Yes. See, now you're thinking. No. You do here a bit. Might be a bit small. I think we'll do it this way. I still want some stops, you know, along the way. Here. Yes, but at least we think of it now. Before it's already built. It's a bit unnecessarily tight, but maybe then again, maybe not. And I think one here too. What we're doing with this, couldn't quite tell you just yet, but there is some plan, scheme or something going on. Of course there is, I'm not just doing this at random, you know. I think we'd have ended up with this if it was just by random accident and coincidence. All of this. The Palace of Soviet two times over. Yes. Oh, and let's go and have a look at the trucks. Yes, the trucks that was fixed. So happy that the model fixed them. Here, as we're building now proper Western. Yes, that's the Scania. That's here, for example. What's this? I don't know yet because I need to take ownership of it first. Take ownership. Yes, put it into traffic. Put the license plate on it, basically. This was a regular covered hub. That's not so exciting. What are we building? Dumpers we're building. Where are those? Oh, they are maybe getting automatically transported out here. I think. I don't know. But this cannot be a dumper. This is something else. This is a regular one. What's going on here? Haven't you finished one dumper yet? I doubt it. Ah, here it is. Very lovely. Fantastic. Dumpers. Yes, you know what we can do with these? We can go around replacing old crappy dumpers. Well, crappy dumpers, they have done great service, of course, but still. This would be such an upgrade. Or maybe not even. Let's have a think here what we shall do. There should be another one finished here. Yes, where is it? Where did it go? There it is. You come with me up to Huskvarna, I'm thinking. And the new place, the place called Soviet for the moment, out here, where we have that and things going on. I'm thinking that out here there should be a road vehicles depots area thing, such as here, and we are doing this like real proper stuff. Here is what we're doing. Road vehicles depot. Yes. Out here. Eventually. As you know how it goes. Yeah, it takes time. Something like that someday. As we're forgetting to play. I have not played a single tune except for the main tune. Main theme. Right. really late, but I'm feeling, energetic about this. Might hit the wall anytime here, and then we'll end. But until such times, we'll carry on. You see, things are already happening here. Lovely. Oh no, you don't. You did not want to be closing them down. No, what you want to do is to find a road vehicle depot out here, and it is up here, and put them out here for now. And there should be a few more where you came from, like you, and you, and you. We cannot select the stop that he's heading for. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Train factory is still not full, with all the 2 engineers and 7 people, mostly, smoking and reading magazines and talking rubbish and playing cards, I suppose, quite a bit. In 2030, yes, time is standing still here in the 80s, 70s, 80s. We're stuck in some sort of thing where it is always the 70s and 80s. Except for the prices of things, because they certainly go up. But that doesn't really matter to us, because we are self-sufficient in everything, and since our resources are not diminishing, really, and we can usually keep the workers replenished. They are renewable resource. And such is actually the resources in this here game, since you don't run out, which is a good thing in this sort of game. It can only be annoying to have to deal with that too. And also, it's supposed to take place this over the course of like 20-30 years or something. Yes, we have been doing this now for 61 years. Yes, I'm getting to be into, pension age, and should think about retiring pretty soon. But we have this one final great thing. Yes, this final great thing. It should have a. That is one enclave there, and we can have another one here, for example. How did I do that? I did it like that. Okay. And yes, we do it the same way here then. For some reason, I'm not sure it's a good way to do it. But this is not quite the same. Oh, but it is something. It's quite different. No, it is a little bit tempting to have all of this around here one way. Sort of. But no, it will be too bothersome for regular traffic. Should we put a stop in down here? This did not turn out too nice, this corner here. If you want to be, picky with it and such. Yes, tooltip, I cannot see. Yes, but that's not really what we are going for. If what you're going for is something different, we have to remove a bit more of the road. Then I think that you could do something here. That was a trolley bus stop, yes. Around there, and one over here. This was a bit small. Yes, you know what we'll do? We'll enlarge it. By quite a bit. Like out here. And here you might as well. No, we'll figure about the stops later. It's better to do later. And you sort of know where you need them. Like that. And then I'm thinking out here is where the depots for these live. Now we're getting far away from things. Yes, we are. That's why we're having we call it train fire stations things. Road cargo station, no, but a trolley bus depot. I really only need one of those, but I'm going to get me two anyways, just for the symmetry of it. Yes, and then you somewhere around here we have a trafo as well. Not if that I know if it's a good place for it, considering that that I don't know if I have a good availability for things for medium voltage around here. It's pretty bad. Is what it is. Speaking of pretty bad, how are you doing with this high voltage line? Are you done yet? Yes, you're finally done. We can shut old Bettan down and you. Yes, very steady, very nice. Thank you for your service, but we shall no longer need it. And for some reason, a lot of things got their power from there. That's what made it. You see, here is the same as before, and I bet it is the same all over the place. Just that the load at the twin reactor nuclear power plant in Oskarshamn went up a bit. However, here, as we have done this now, we need regular streets too. How are we dividing this up here? As this is not turning out so great, maybe. I'm not so sure about this, you know. Apparently I suppose we're having one line in each direction going all over the place. Yes, we are. But there could definitely be like a street here. Trolley buses, you see, just a regular street. And that could sort of be part of that thing. And if we could get you to do a nice little thing up there, yes. And we'll leave the rest for space, for activities and such things. Yes, and now you would need... yes, we need high voltage out here. That's what we need. And was I that foresightful here? That I did put an extra on. Yes, I did. Very nice. Then this is like in a little box, you know. Yes, we'll try and thread it through the highly flammable things. Here, train, have you managed to load anything yet? No. Have they managed to build this yet? No. All the related vehicles, yes, things are coming. We have all the stuff, okay. Yes, we come out here. And right about over there somewhere, I think, is where we'll have a power transformer one day. Or maybe here, this end. Yes, at this end. We will have its power high voltage switch. Yes, two of these is the standard nowadays. To do it helps so much for future expansion. No transformer. Yes. And that's a basic, high voltage setup for you. We need this connected to the world somehow. No, there isn't a construction office as far as the eye can see. No, we're getting quite ahead of ourselves. But my hope, what I'm going for here is to get enough of this in, so that I later can comprehend what it is I was trying to go for. Yes. I mean, there could be a second thing, offshoot out here. Maybe. Somewhere. Why did you do it like that there and not like... We should use this model instead. Yes, we should. So we go out here. And here I just know that we might well want a station. Stop. No, then you will do a little swirly thing around here and come back on ourselves. Maybe. This may not be the greatest of roads ever built. But there you have it. That's what it's going to be eventually. And here we'll have some dissecting things as well. Like that, and no. And no, this is, what do you think this is? We have street lights. Right, that's another 7 million to get that done. Yes. Things are getting very expensive. It doesn't matter again. You see here, they are getting places with this. There are no buildings yet them to build. That's why they're getting places with the other things. And what we'll do, I thought of trying here, was to construction equipment systems. Radio station, fire station. It's large. I think that we'd want you facing this way. But you see, we won't actually hook up the road to the fire station quite yet. And then why not put the hospital in while we're at it and have that, facing either that way or this way. I think this way would be nice. As the ambulance will have further to go. No, they will not. Let's hope they do the needful. That we leave for now too. So far, there are absolutely no places for people to live. Or some such. Well, I don't know about that quite yet. We shall see. About it. What we could do is prepare a medium voltage network around here. That would be very helpful. We'll take one here. Oh, light falls as we're doing electrics. Yes, there is one of the rules of workers and resources Soviet Republic. That is always dark. When you are doing something, planning something, or trying to mess about with something. Yes, I think this could stand one more, but that will be the end of the line here. Then we'll take a new one from the transformer. Building in the way. From here. Yes, they will intersect there a bit, but it doesn't matter. Except that if one ever has to try and troubleshoot it, one would go, what the hell was I thinking here? What idiot did this? What the hell is this? Is this some sort of joke? Well, in case this is not funny, such as this is not funny, you know. This is just silly. But yes, that's the end of that line, is what that is to indicate, and that's why we have a new one here. We'll do it like this. And a few more down here. We have medium voltage already. But we're not going to use that for this. Oh no. Building in the way. Yes, you know what that building is? It's called a medium voltage switch. It's something that you should be quite familiar with. Okay, so that's that part of town quite severely electrified. And then we need to go the other way too. No, the town is not still electrified at all. In fact, it's just a whole bunch of wires and switches, and not even that, because there are no roads to get to them places to build them. You know. But yes, we're thinking quite big here. I think that we're thinking out here somewhere. Know how far away this is. Yes, this is quite far away, I am aware. I think that will be the end of that line. That did not go quite according to plan. Now, remove a little bit of it. Yes, it didn't even happen. It's not as if it didn't happen. It didn't actually happen. That's the end of that line. Yes. I don't know what this is going to turn into. I have built a fire station there. I need more fire stations. Fire station. Equipment of citizens. Yes. Fire station. It's around here maybe someday. Very large. Out here maybe someday. Out here maybe sooner day. Perhaps. You see they're building the road here now. Before they get to building this road, we should get a few stops in. Here. For example, they should do it. Just a little bit more we'll remove. And that's a fire station for them. What else should we have out here? For them. For whom? There is no one here. I know. Is there a resource around, you think? Could we use this as a... That would be quite lovely if there was. There is iron here. There is actually iron. We make this like into iron mining. Coal, not really. It's up there. No. Oil. We could pump oil here. Apparently there is oil sitting right here. We could be pumping oil here, you say. And there is railroad here, you say. I think that we have a plan, you know, for this. Although there might be rail here, but is it really sound to only have one refinery? Shouldn't one have redundancy in these things? As you see here, it is quite rich. Quite rich, in fact, indeed. Very nice. It shall be exploited. Right next to palace of Soviets and everything. Is that all? That all? That is all. We could make it really dirty out here, you know, with the DPRK, and we can have an oil refinery here, for example, or maybe here in between these, and have it full of terrible places to live. And just feed workers into an oil refinery. Although 3 oil derricks is not going to feed that type of oil refinery. No, this really is all there is here. Then out here there is more. Yes, out here there is more. But no. We'll keep it sensible. Yes, sensible indeed. But we'll keep it to something. Yes, one thing that I've been meaning to do for a while now is to put up a whole lot of construction offices. And I think that we'll do these huge. I should get the other ones as well, the ones that are less huge. Because these are a bit too huge, you know. You can have them at a place like this out here. But other than that, they are enormous things. As here by the road vehicle depots, I think it makes quite good sense. Other than that, though, we'll have to go with the regular ones, and we're going to want them every here and there, but on the outskirts. There's an outskirts, such as here. There's a power line there, but yes, such as here, maybe, or such as in the middle of the oil field. No, but such as here. Such as here. Here. Yes, this is certainly a good place. And around here somewhere, I think. There are power lines. Yes, that should remind you that we do have a whole lot of road building to do. Road building, we cannot call this, but it is road something. You know, there is the chance that we will pave this one day. So, well, for now it is just this, but someday here might lay an asphalt road. Yes, we need to get out to there eventually. We'll continue this. Yes, overlaps, whatever it does. You should always do electrical things last. Yes, but now this was only a little preparation of electrical things. Yes, and now that when it's impossible to see it, it's even easier and more fun. Is it not? Yes, it's very, very funny. There I can sort of see. Oh, it's getting dark. This is helpful. This is actually helpful. Because in the dark you can see them. But this, no matter how you twist or turn it, is going to overlap with existing construction. Could tear the power lines out since they haven't been built yet. But then again, this is working too. Should that have been hooked up? Maybe. Yes, it might allow quicker access to building this. So, and we continue this dirt ring track here. What we do? Out to all sorts of places. And have we... yes, we're here, but this is not actually connected to anything. Now it is. But it is a long way away from anything, you know. Very long way. Oh, we might as well hook these up too. Yes, onto the so now just to dot this with a few construction offices, and that ought to do the trick eventually. They are so large. We could have one here if it wasn't for need flat terrain. We could have one here. Yes, it's a level crossing, but it's a single track, so it should be reasonably okay. Something road, nothing. Look at this. All the things are springing into life immediately here. Building. Lovely. Quite dusty though on these roads, but there is no place for people to shop or anything. This is a university. This is what it is, I think. Which is much more helpful than this. But anyway, I digress. Or do I? I don't really, do I? Because I seem to continue. I don't think it's the same as digressing. Rather not the same. The television station is doing alright. Yes, that sprung into life. What should we do here then? We have a hospital and we have a fire station. We have that dirty business there. We need to put that somewhere. Such as in a tank. Or it's not something that we might use often, perhaps. It's something that we might use seldom. And again, I wonder if there is any way to get raw petroleum into the existing refinery off railroad. Not sure. But what we'll have is large oil storage with loader. Yes. That about ought to do it. About here. In flat terrain. No, it's not good that you're raising up the terrain so much in that end where the railroad is supposed to go, because that's going to make it difficult to get the railroad on. That's why we're doing this for a bit. Yes, and we're building all sorts of things here now, apparently. Yes. Yes, we are. Tell. You're an observant one, aren't you? Sometimes I got my moments. And that's the one. It's basically the same. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 oil derricks. We're going to need 2 of these then. We're going to need 3 of these then. There's one there, and one here. And you see what I'm thinking here. First we put road in. Yes, then we can put pipe in. That's only 2 of them. Was that enough? I can go from here to here, here to here, here to here. What? What were you thinking here? Well, I was thinking... this over to here for some reason. And this into here. And this maybe into over here. Like that, and yes, something like this I think I was thinking. This is going to overlap. We can try and snake it underneath the power line. It usually works. Let's hope that the power line is already in. Too sharp of a turn. You're not. No. It is a bit low over the road, but it will suffice. And then you come up a bit and over a bit and down a bit. That's another 7 and a bit million project. We're shooting them off like I don't know, quite often. This is this might not look like it, but it's actually progressing quite well. And I think that what we'll do is we will do a little shorty, breaky, and back. That's how much progress you get in. What was that? Month, maybe, something like that, which wasn't much, but my aim was to get at least one of these finished, but no, they're not. Right then, we could put some orders in down at the vehicles factory to get such as, by the way, are you operating? Great. How much nuclear fuel do we have? 130,000. It has gone down, I think. Slightly. Yes, we vehicles factory. Yes, here we are. These dumpers will come in very handy in building out new Husqvarna, and we'll need a few of these too. You know, and I'm thinking like MNTG 18.4 all over the line. Now, here, since yes, you know, open hull, yes. But yes, these are the ones I have, right? And that one, sure. Get us a few of those, please. And do we have anything else here that could be useful when building out a new? Well, excavators we should have laying about somewhere. Laying about. Well, yes, such as the excavators do, or don't. But here they are, nevertheless. No. No excavate. Here they are, parked amongst the Mercedeses, as they are in good company. Do you have any idea where we're going to put all these vehicles up in Husqvarna? No. There isn't anywhere, is there for them? Not as such. I don't think there is, no. We can see the palace of the Soviet. It's nice to see a mod that has the proper light during night. It would be a real shame if it were to light up with a wrong color. After all, this is quite nice. We can see the lights of Husqvarna as we approach. And that lights up like a Christmas tree, really. I'm pretty happy with my Palace of Soviet here, I would say. That's a lot of things that we still don't know where to put. So let's find a place for them first. Oh yes, you're starting with this. Very good idea. The idea was to build all the roads first, you know. But I suppose you're doing that thing. Yes, I did connect that to things. So I did. More things. Yes, we need somewhere to put this. What's this? Is this a... That's a distribution office, isn't it? Or is it a construction office? Oh, that's dangerous. I cannot open this or what? I suppose I cannot keep more windows open. You go there. Yes, that's... Oh, it's done. Great. We'll send a few. We'll send all dumpers here. As many as we can. This is something else. That's a covered hull, and that's an excavator. You wouldn't happen to have you have another dumper available? Yes, we'll have all the dumpers, please. No, but open hulls is what I was thinking. That would be nice. But you know, you need... Hello? Yes? It cannot be... There we go. Do a bit of this. Workers. Either here... I think here... I think actually there are enough here. And gravel. Yeah, a train has a question mark. Yes, we'll just fix this first. Gravel. Steel and all such things. There is a road vehicles depot station, road cargo station here now. What did that do? Yeah, it did. It did what it was supposed to do. Will it do this too? I don't suppose it worked. It's impressive. There you have it. You have all things. You just need a few stuff more. Didn't I get the license to build a crane of our own? I should. If not, that will be rubles. Rubles can be arranged. Concrete mixers we should also get. And I think we actually have a few of those. Where is the next one? Here's the next one. Construction office. We need more of them. Well, if I were to put another one here, that seemed to be a success. you know, to have it here. Did we get a huge one in? Well, we could, but it would be so far away and so out of place. Yes, lovely. But yes, open hulls too. Were the thing. Should we get them one or should we wait for this one? I don't know, how many things did we get for them? A lot. Many dumpers it was. Do we have more dumpers? This is not the place for dumpers. I mean, when building roads, you can never have enough dumpers. Maybe over here, if they fit on a flatbed. No. Oh, these are very nice to have things too. And oh, here are more dumpers. Yes, there is nothing wrong with these, you know. And here's another one of those. There's all sorts of useful things here. But if you want the more of the MN4 18.4 the thing dumper, then we're not keeping it down. It's Hansasino is not doing well. Well, they're very happy, but no, they are few. They have not rebounded yet. No, there's not really been any time, you know. So it is. What? Yes, we're going this way. So, do we have anywhere to put this yet? No, they have not started work on the new construction office just yet. And what do we have? Yes, there was the trainer that was confused. I forgot about that. What have I done? I have changed something with the railroad. And what would that be? You want to go to Sveinemann oil load. Let's just see how dire the situation is. It's not dire. And unload. Yes, and you are here. You should be able to go anywhere, unless I tell something stupid. Let's just see what this says. Yes, you can't go here, you say. Well, that's not really helping that you say that. And by the way, that's not really the one that we want you to be going to, is it? We want you to be going to here. I don't know what you're doing. Yes, here. Unload. Why would this not be possible? This is the same thing. visualize this. But why are you saying that you can't go to the other one? It's possible that there might be a signal wrong here, so yes, that would be it. That's the only one. What's this? You can have a look. Is the question mark? Yes, it's gone. Very good. Everyone's happy. And the traffic situation here, as it will be a while. I know it feels silly that you cannot go. I'm sorry, but there is really nothing I can do without risking upsetting a whole lot. There it is. Upsetting a whole lot of things. Oops. Yes, now you're moving. Oh, 20th of April of 2031. Oh, 2031. How old will I be then? Oh, god damn it. Let's not think about that. That way lies anxiety. And this is also anxiety inducing. This running it at a high speed, you know, it's not natural. Not how it's meant to be lived. Although things do happen a lot more or quicker. And I really want this, especially this construction office in. Soviet construction office. You have only received one dumper so far. You can have a concrete mixer. I don't know how many we can fit. Do you need another dumper really? This, we don't know what this is. Concrete, perfect. You see, we're quite capable road building nation thing here, if I do say so. One thing that is a bit annoying is that the population here in Hanzasino is so low. How's the population nationwide? Not great. Still, there are 1,000 adult children. Where are they? Where would they be? I mean, Huskvarna is or Stockholm. I mean, I will keep forgetting. Yes, here there are a few, but they are spread out. 19, 25. We'll take a few from here. And you get to live in Hanzasino, you know, you get to work at the nuclear plant, maybe. Or, if not, you may also get to work in the vehicles industry. You never know. This residential building is full. Where are they all? Then there should be more people at the bus stop, I feel, and more people in my car factory. And that's more like it. No electronics. Would it happen to be the case that the train is stuck? Or not stuck, but is waiting and has been waiting. It's not this way. Yes. Yeah. We may want to get the roads finished, but then again, But the electrical components train is just arriving. What left? Why? Yes, you're missing electrical components, and that 2 workers. 2? What's going on here? There's like no one in Sayov. When did this happen? About the same time as Hansasino happened, of course. Yes, that's what it would be. We're going to need to be help the population regrow a little bit. But where would they be? No, they would be over in Gatsincha. Yes, always healthy city. This 43. Yes, this will do. This will do lovely for Sayov. Yes, we need people in the electronics business. We don't want people going out without televisions. No, that's an important part of their culture. It's the only culture they have. And they like it so very much. Let's do this. We're playing it different today for some reason. Playing it fast speed and extremely late at night. God damn it! But for some reason, it's how it is. And in the meantime, have we made anything about the food safety situation of these 2 cities, Sayov and Hansasino? No, but we are going to. They're going to get the backup food delivery via truck. How many? 386 adult children still in the nation. I didn't just invite 5 immigrants, did I? Oh, I was hovering above it. We still have 0 immigrants, as we have made it without paying people to come and live here. It is people are living here out of their own free volition. Most definitely. Where else would there be then? I still think that they are in Donsali actually has. And we could take a few out of here, and that might actually help the situation in Australia too. Yes, we are restarting the electronics industry and vehicles industry. If we could just find the town where it is supposed to be, where they live, it's here. See, it's all these little places as well. But the big ones, that's quite something. If you could just move along, please. If you could just move along. This is not good. I think the music player did the thing which, the spinning bathing ball as we know it. And when it dies that death, it does not really like to restart. Neither. God damn it, we should have to be without music, I suppose. Yes, I suppose we have to be. That's unfortunate. What was that? What do you think about this? I think that we could trick it a bit. Trick it. What you mean is you could use a completely different interface from what you now is started up. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Well, it's not. Yes, it does work. Then the future has a right to a republic. Only 6 more. Okay, I don't think there are that many more in Domsalia. Where are they then? Where could they be? They are of course in different parts of Husqvarna. Husqvarna is a large town, city, remember. Culture capital. Let's look at all this. They are very spread out, but I don't think it matters too much, because if we take any one of these, say this one, and then over here, yes. Like that, and then it will refill with the adult children from neighboring houses. Yes, it did, and it did so quickly too. I suppose this goes on. There are quite a few people around here that is seeking a new life. They don't wonder why there are always flats available in this specific house. Well, now they are getting suspicious. 84. Yes, can we find the last 84? I don't think we can. Olla and Polocheo is never going to have adult children. Has never had. Olla has had, of course. Alvaret. I don't think they've ever gotten to the point. There's always been something. It is, however, the other side of Katzincha. And what would be a handy place to... But there are only a few. Very few. No. That would be enough. How are you doing with the construction up here? With the building of the fantastic everything? Well, some electrical wire is completed. Oh, the construction office is done. Very nice. 2 construction offices are done. We should get vehicles out here. Yes. Lovely. Here. Should have one of these. This is an open hull. Yes. We can have quite a few of those too. Probably going to need to transport a lot of steel and bricks and such around. Dumper, of course. But I think more mixers as well. Concrete mixer. Wasn't there one for the concrete mixer? Maybe there wasn't. Concrete mixer. No. There is that one. Which isn't that bad actually. Although we have... Yes, we have a better one. We have a better one. And it is nice. It's a staple here of... For this run we should have... this color scheme. It's decided. Now all of these you should be very much useful, along with some more colleagues of yours. Not a combine harvester, no, but yes, here you should have like a digger. You should have bus. And all sorts of things. What have you more for us? Cover hull. We already have a cover hull, and we don't need that many cover hulls. Well, we take a few buses then. Just to be able to transport, just to be able to transport, just to get the workers in. That's going to make all the difference. Here. Is what it is. Now, the buses will benefit significantly from being assigned to this construction office. Excavator doesn't really matter. Might as well be this one. Excavator. Yes, it's going to take half a year to drive over here, I realize. I also realize that you can load them up to a flatbed, which is really cool that you can do that. But then again, it is also quite bothersome. That's an Scania. 113, yes. Open hulls, even more open hulls, you say. Sure, I have it. And here, workers. Stuff. Sticky stuff, wet stuff that turns into a rock. And what else do you need? Gravel. Little rocks. Yes, we have that here. There you go. I thought to do it. As soon as the vehicles gets here. Now, we should do a little, a bit of a connection here, I think. They have a bit of a ways to go to get the material because it's all the way over here, but it is paved and it's nice and it is everything. This, however, could be enhanced for the experience of this, all these transports and all the traffic. Maybe it could be enhanced. We shall see about enhancement. I'm not sure. I think it, except there's a power line or something here. Yes, he built it straight into a power pole. What do you expect? It's dark. That ought to save them quite a bit. And one thing that is still not been built here, that is very important for the flow of things, of course, is a gas station. Gas station. Yes. Not one way, a regular one, please. Where do we put that then? I don't know. Somewhere where you can hook it up to the dirt track and for now and then later to proper road like here. And I suppose a substation is in order as well here. This is getting a bit tight. Is this actually connected to anything? I think it is. Yes, it's connected to this and that and such. That means that we could be some other infrastructure is in the way. That's very disappointing. What are you talking about? Is it because this ends here? I would like it not to end, but you cannot downgrade, so we will have to try and do this. Some other infrastructure is still in the way. You know what, I think it will remain so. That you'll do. Very nice. What else do we have? Here is nothing. We can start by doing this tour of everything. Maybe you should get your workers from somewhere else. Here, for example. And you take things from here and here too. And sticky stuff there and the rock stuff, fluid thing. And the little rocks again. Yes, it's over here. But there is no worker mechanism. I know we're getting mechanism and worker. Mechanism and or worker you're getting. You see, you can have a few of these. And a few more dumpers. That's never a bad thing. No. What were we building again here now? The vehicles. Cement mixers. Right, cement mixers are also handy when you're building. But where do you imagine he puts those? There is a truck going around with them, I think. Or were they at the factory and I didn't see them? That is very much a possibility here. But there is one. There's something else. There is only one. And yes, here, all of you transfer over to here and get to work. I didn't bring any buses. I will go back for buses. Did I do that one? No, I'm not sure. Buses here. Yes, these are good to use for these, since they don't need, they can be taken directly. They don't need to go via a depot. Very handy, as you have to do with things that you want to use to shuttle people around on the line or such. You open that one to be able to do this, you know. That's so. The work is not is not progressing. Yes, Soviet gas station. Very good. Well, this place is about to be finished. As you know, that wall I was talking about, it is approaching quickly. But I think it's yes, it is quite quite good as it is there. We can even have the main theme. And they're building the hospital and the fire station too eventually. Or how did this happen? What is that? No, the crane is building the street lighting. Because for the hospital we need this silly long road, so the ambulance doesn't cause an accident. Okay, we're growing. That's good. You claim to not have... wish you don't. I just wanted to see some more progress on this. But now that these are operational here, concrete mixer, yes we should. Dumpers will be coming, I think. Cover hull will be coming. What we don't have and what we need to buy is crane. No. So it's actually full. Although it says that so it's at some level aware of the vehicles, even though they haven't gotten here yet. There's a road crane, please. Very handy. And you will have some yes, some of the roller and the paver, maybe. Missing bus, but you're not. You will be among the most plentiful of bus things. You know. Oh, we can get this now. That should be the solution to many of the construction vehicles and construction office things. Not all. Oh, and this is what we finished right about now. A little bit of concrete left. Come on, for Kim Jong-un, or there we go. Yes. And the electricity is on. They really have such a real... The characteristic to the Korean writing is so... there's something to it, and yes, there is a reason to it, you know. It's because the Japanese destroyed their way of writing, so they had to make it up again. Basically, is how the story goes. I think. Something like that anyway. Yes, will this now then get things moving here, you think? Yes, the bus is arriving so that we can shuttle more workers out here. That will make a big difference. Maybe even out here and eventually out here too. It will be a long while. And that reminds me, you know, we haven't had one of these, or maybe I did have, but for safety's sake we shall have it. There we go. I'll leave it running here while I do the, you know, the needful. Friends, it really is too late to be doing this. Yes, I don't even dare say what the watch is reading. But it is night. Let me assure you. It is even getting you know, bright outside again. Then again, such is it this time of year. Yes. Here in the Soviet Republic, on the 20th of August of 2031, we are building a new thing, whatever this is going to be. As usual, work is not progressing at an alarmingly quick rate, but things are happening. Things are certainly happening. Could we get another construction office maybe? And even more things out here. Concrete mixers and what have you. And this could well benefit from a shortcut. Then again, they are in the beginning, they have started on the hospital. Yes, lovely. No, but what I'm really going to hit that wall. I have hit the wall. I am through the wall. It's just another brick in the wall. 187 people in there. That's pretty good. 280 tons in there. That's not great, but it is something. And these are full. Pretty much. That's good. This is always full. This is full. This, I don't even know what this is. Yes, this was the point of putting. Yes, we have the ability to put petroleum on the railroad. We should do this since we're here. Since we're here, we take out. Let's see here. Where is that pump thing? It's there. Yes, and input is there. And then we remove here. And do that. And from here, doesn't make all the sense in the world to do it like this, but there you have it. Now, without that oil, are we eating into the reserves? No, we're not. Fascinating. Oh, there are only 58 workers in here. That's poor. You came from Trirov. No, you came from Poloshevo bus platform. What? think that these have, you know, stacked up right after each other. So that system of line, that worked really well in the beginning until they all hung at one bus platform, and since then they've been following each other around. That's how it is. But friends, this is where we'll end for this night. Thank you so very much for watching indeed. Good night.